What is up, Clashers? Today we're going to show you why cornering is so OP compared to other stats like speed, power unit, you name it. Cornering is the meta. It's always been the meta now on F1 Clash 23. And we're going to prove it by rating someone that has a higher team score than us, just slightly higher, but he did not choose the cornering. We'll go over the debrief after the race, but let's get started against this player. He is a little bit higher than us, but if you wish to defeat more bots like these and you need the strategies and you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe, hit those notifications, and I'm hopefully sure to help you out to beat these super bots. It is the Champions GP. We qualify 11th and 15th. He had a higher team score than us, so then I'm thinking, well, does he have bad drivers, or his car setup is not that great? So we went off and chose the proper route of the boosts. We went with Kappa for Perez to adjust his overtaking a little bit higher, and because Max Verstappen's defending isn't that great, we opt for Prince. Right, off we go on the start. We're going to use that little quick start method that we've been using forever. It might not even work at the moment, but we're so used to using it that it just become a thing right now. I don't believe it actually carries on working. So this is how it starts. P8 for Perez, a good flying start, and Verstappen on P10. All the AI in Austin will pit on lap 5, so we got to keep that in mind. He chose the wrong boost. This is an actual PvP fight that we're having here. He chose the wrong boost for this stage, for this circuit. Maybe he's reserving for the finals, but yeah, he did choose the wrong one. Anyway, back onto the race. Perez is still going at maximum speed. He is flying all the way up to P4. You need to know where and when to use your ERS. So do not use it continuously throughout the lap. Remember, you've got to conserve a little bit of tires for Max Verstappen drive on that second position. And Perez can use it a little bit more. He's going for a 3-4, whilst Verstappen's going for a 4-3. We're going to try the undercut in Austin, and it does work beautifully. Right, Perez, a little bit of more ERS on these corners. He can manage a few. We're only going to use Verstappen a little bit ERS here and there, like you just seen. It is for his defense. A nice little overtake from Perez makes him all the way to P2. Now, you're thinking, our rival is actually struggling a bit. Not only did he choose the wrong boost, but he is struggling and he is way behind us. But we're gonna check the debrief and we'll let you know why. He's carrying on P9 and P10, was me on P2 and P6 for Max Verstappen. Right, a little bit of boost here for Verstappen. Let's get him a little bit of defense. We want to stay a little bit away. We don't want to enter a dual button and start getting pulled back. Right, Perez onto the pits. And let's see where he will come out. Currently P7, it looks like it. Yeah, he's gone on to P7. A little bit of ERS through these corners. And Max Verstappen is going to go into the pits in this lap. Now, we have got stuck behind a little bit of Hamilton. He's causing us a little bit of time. Not that much, but a little bit of time. On this long straight, as you see, we are conserving a bit with Perez. You want to gain a little bit of ERS back. So conserving just a little bit is not bad. Just remember to take it off before entering the corners. Right. Max Verstappen back into the pits. Oh, no, back into now. It's the first time. So one pit stop strategy we are using in Austin. Perez makes a few moves up to P6, but he will make a few more later on in this lap because it is lap 5 and it is when the AI will all pit on the wet conditions in Austin. Right, a little bit of more ERS now we can manage with Verstappen because he's going for 3 laps. It means that he can push way more than Perez. Perez, we're only going to give him a little bit of boost here and there, especially on the corners. You want to gain a little bit of the gap. You want to gain the gap back here on this lap 5 because they're all going to pit. They're all crunch up, and if they're stacking, it's a perfect chance to overtake. So Perez up to P2 and Verstappen up to P3. Now it's time to chase whoever's up front. That would be the AI of Perez. He does have the 10% boost, the same as us. And we have 2 laps to manage to get him. So here comes, first is Sergio Perez. We're going to try and boost him a little bit. And also Verstappen in these corners. See if we can get a little bit closer. Failed attempt there by Perez, but he's very, very close. He should get the overtake done here. He's going to go through the inside. Takes home P1. Easily done. And now, for the last lap, we need Max Verstappen to catch Sergio Perez, the AI. You're looking at this. The PvP player that we are playing against, he's nowhere to be seen. And we're going to see that on the debrief really, really quickly after this race. He should have been more competitive because he does have a higher team score than us. But he's nowhere near. And we're going to check that on the debrief. Where has he gone wrong? And what has he chosen that's wrong? Right, Perez brings home that P1. And Verstappen's going to bring home the P2. Maximum points in Austin against a real PvP player that has managed 8th and 11th. Not a bad boost for his second driver at the back, Harold, I believe it is, and Rooster. It might not be maybe he doesn't want to waste his boosts, so he chose not to those. But we're gonna go over and check on the debrief where has he gone wrong. So he stacked on a 4-3-4-3 with both drivers, not good. His driver's actually pretty good, way better than ours. And this is where he's gone wrong. He's chosen speed and power unit over cornering. And that has made a massive, massive difference in the race. And that's why we easily won that race against him. So guys, if you're wondering or struggling how to defeat the PvP players or bots, opt for cornering. It is a meta.